Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good and enjoying the PDA example. So let's start with some more examples of PDA where we may have null moves with deterministic PDA. So as we have already covered, the PDAs are or deterministic PDAs can also have null moves with the two conditions that we have covered under the deterministic non-deterministic PDA lecture. So here we will be checking these examples or these languages for PDA moves where we may require null moves. Okay, and we will be discussing multiple options or multiple solution for these languages, and you may also think your own solution of, if you have any other solution, you can also implement that solution. So here let's start with the lecture. So here the first example is we have to construct PDA for this language where we have number of A's are double the number of B's. Okay, so as in the previous lectures we have covered these strings, means where number of A's are same as the number of A's, the number of B's. So we were just pushing all the A's onto the stack. Suppose we have 2 A's and 2 B's, so we were pushing all the A's onto the stack, and for all the B's we were cancelling out A's from the stack. And once we reach end of the string and the stack top is Z0, we were showing the acceptance. But here the conditions are somewhat different, means we have number of A's as double the number of B's. Now how can we check these condition, means if we push double number of A's, how can we cancel out the half number of B's with double number of A's? Okay, so this is the problem here. So here as the condition is n must be greater than equal to 1, so the minimum string will be double A and single B, because we must have one B, and if we are having one B then we must have two A's. Okay, so for such question you may have various solutions. So here we are going to discuss two different solutions. So the first option to be considered here is, suppose we have this example string with 4 A's and 2 B's, and the first solution is push only the odd positioned A onto the stack and keep the same stack top for even positioned A. So for this question, as a first solution, we are just pushing only half of the A's onto the stack, means if we are receiving 2 into n number of A's, so we are pushing only n number of A's onto the stack. So this we will be doing by this approach. So here let's take the example. Suppose we have Z0 as the initial symbol. Now for this first A, as we have to push A for the odd position A. Okay, so as this is the first or the odd position A, just push A onto the stack, and for next even position A, just skip this A and move to the next symbol. So here we will be moving to the third symbol now. As the third is the odd number, now again push the A onto the stack and just ignore or read the fourth symbol from the stack and move to the next input symbol. And as the next input symbol is B here, so now we have come across the second part of the string where we start receiving B's. So for this second B, now we have, if you check carefully, equal number of A's onto the stack. So as we have 2 B's here, so we have already pushed only half of the A's onto the stack, so we can easily cancel out all the B's corresponding to the stack top. Okay, so as we have 2 A's and 2 B's, so we can easily cancel out the stack all the B's corresponding to A, and as we reach the end of the string and the stack top is Z0, so we can show the acceptance here. Okay, if both the conditions are met, we can show the acceptance here. So here how we can implement this approach, means how we can read the second A or even position A and move to the next symbol. So this will be the matter of implementation, means for the second A we have to keep the same stack top. We are not replacing the stack top with any other symbol or the double A. We are just moving to the next input. As we are reading the input from left to right, so we have to consider each symbol one by one from left to right. So if we have to ignore one input, just read the input while keeping the same stack top and move to the next input. So here is the implementation part here. we have just pushed the first A onto the stack with this transition. As for the first A, the stack top must be Z0. Then for the second A here, suppose we have pushed the first A Z0, the first A is pushed here out of 4 A's. Okay, so first A is here, and for the second A, this is the second A, we are having stack top as A, and we are just keeping the same stack top here, we are not changing the stack top here. So for the second A, stack top is A, and we are keeping the same stack top and just moving to the next state A. Okay, so we have not pushed the second A onto the stack, we have just added the first A onto the stack. So if we are having only 2 A's onto the stack, so we will be start pop operation from this state. Okay, means we will be start getting B's from this A only if we are having this string, means 2A followed by 1B. Okay, but if we have more than 2 A's, means if we have 4 A's and 2 B's, then we have to read other A's also, and for that we are having this move and this move. So approach is same, as we are now reading the next odd position A, third A for this string. So we have to perform the push. So the third A is here and the stack top is A, and replace it with double A. So here we have pushed the third A onto the stack. Now keeping the same stack top for the fourth A. So this is the transition for the same. For the next even numbered or even positioned A, we are keeping the stack top as the same symbol, means we are not changing the stack top for the fourth A in the input string. Okay, now we have just read the fourth A and moving to the A or the state A, from where we can start the pop operation. Now if we are having more A's, so suppose we have the fifth A also, so we will be pushing the fifth A from the stack from by this transition, then keeping the same stack top with the sixth position. Okay, for sixth A, same seventh A will be pushed onto the stack and keeping the same stack top for the eighth position A. So this process will be repeated for all the A's or the even number A received before B's, and then A is the state where we are ending with after receiving even number of A's. Even number of A's are received and we are ending with this state for this position. Okay, and A is the state from where we must start the next operation, that is your pop operation. So after getting B, we will be starting with the stack top must be A, as the condition is n must be greater than equal to 1. So we must have at least one A onto the stack top. We will be starting with the pop operation and we will be just repeating this pop operation for all other A's, as we have just pushed equal number of A's onto the stack. We have not pushed all the A's onto the stack, we have pushed only the equal number n number of A's onto the stack. So we can simply perform the pop operation like we were performing for A raised to power n, B raised to power n strings. Okay, so here is a clear transition diagram for the B's transition from A. A is the state where we are ending after reading even number of input symbols as A, and after that from A we are starting with a pop operation. For first B, we will be having the same number of A's onto the stack. So here we are performing the pop operation, and after that once we reach the end of the string, we can simply show the acceptance. Okay, now the second possible solution for the same question we will be having is this: as we have received more number of A's, 4 A's and 2 B's suppose, so the second option says push all the A's onto the stack. So push all 4 A's onto the stack. Okay, and now for every other B, we have to cancel out 2 stack top, means for every B received we have to perform pop operation of 2 A's. Now here we will be requiring the null move. Okay, so the second option is pop one A for every B, means if we have this string and two B's, so the solution second option is pop A for every B, means once we start getting, as we have pushed all the A's onto the stack, A, A, A and A. Now we are here and we are reading B, so for this B or the first B, just cancel out one A from the stack. So for this we will be having this transition, right, that we have already used many times. Now for this B also we need to cancel out one more A. So for this B we have just cancel out one A, but we need to cancel out two A's or to pop two B's for this B. Okay, and now for this pop operation, means second pop operation, we have no corresponding B, so we have to perform this second pop operation without reading any input symbol. Okay, so without reading any input symbol, stack top is A and just replace it with null. So for the same B, we have popped one symbol from the stack, and for the same B we are performing another pop operation, but this time we are not reading any input symbol. So this move is also possible with PDAs. So for this B we have cancel out second A as well without reading any input symbol. Okay, so this is our second approach. Now coming to the next B, we have popped this A, and for the same B we are performing another pop operation without reading any input symbol from the input and from the stack. So we have performed another pop operation and replace all the A's with a null. Now we have reached the string end and the stack top is Z0, so we can easily show the acceptance. So here is the solution for this. Here we have pushed all the A's onto the stack, A Z0, replace it with, and simply push all the A's onto the stack by these two moves. Now for the first B, this is the corresponding pop operation. Now for another A, now for to pop another A, we are making this empty move, means without reading any input, just pop another A from the stack. Okay, now we will be repeating. If we have this string, means two A's and one B, then we will be at this state after performing these operations, means we have pushed two A's onto the stack after Z0, and for this B, this is the operation, means first A is popped, and next we are having this operation, means we are not reading any input. Okay, we are at this state, we are not reading any input, and the stack top is still A, we are replacing it with null. So second pop is performed here by not reading any input symbol. Okay, so if we have two A's and one B, then we are at this state and we can show the acceptance now. But if we have more than one B, means we are having two B here and four A's are here, then we have to repeat the process, means for another B again we need to perform these two pops. Then this is the loop that will perform all these pop operations. Now for another B, we are simply repeating this process by repeating, means for first another B, for this second B we are performing one pop, and next without reading any input symbol we are also performing another pop operation. So this cycle will be repeated for all the B's. We are performing two pop operation, then after the end of the string we can simply move to the final state. Okay, so these are the two options for this particular language. You can write or you can go with any of the option that you feel better or that you can understand easily. Now coming to the second question, we have just replaced the position of A's and B's. Number of A's are n now and number of B's are double, means 2n. So multiply by 2, number of B's are multiplied by number of A's here. So here we require, if we have 2 A's, then we are having 4 B's in the string. Okay, so for this particular question also we may have multiple solutions. So first solution here that we are going to handle is this: keep the same stack top. Suppose we have this string 2 A's and 4 B's, so simply add all the A's onto the stack, as we have added 2 A's onto the stack. Now keep the same stack top as A for first B. Okay, now we have 2 B's corresponding to 1 A. As we have pushed 1 A, but we have to cancel out 2 B's, means here as we are not having B onto the stack, so by cancel out B means we have to read first B for 1A and also the second B for 1A. Okay, now we have to read again, we need to read rest of the 2 B's for the next A. Okay, we have to repeat this process, means for every A we have to read 2 B's and then move to the next B, next input symbol, right? So for the first B we are keeping the same stack top, means we are not cancelling out stack top for the first B, but we will be popping A or performing a replacement of null for the second B. So in this way, for first B we are just moving to the next symbol by keeping the same stack top, means we are not performing the replacement of null or performing the pop operation for the first B. Just read the first B and move to the next symbol. So for the next B we will be performing the pop operation, and same we will be repeating for the third B. Just read the B and move to the next B and then pop the corresponding A for the next B. So here we are just reading the odd positioned A and performing the pop operation for even position B, means for the second B and also for the fourth B. And if we have the longer string, then we will be performing another pop for the sixth B, and if we are having 3 A's and 6 B, so we are just keeping the reading the fifth B and moving to the sixth B, and for sixth B we will be performing the pop operation. So this is the first solution that we can follow for this context free language and PDA construction. So let's start with the transition diagram here. These are the moves to simply push all the A's onto the stack that we have done many times. Now for the first B, our approach is to keep the same stack top. So stack top must be A, as we have n greater than equal to 1, that means we must have at least one A onto the stack, and just keep the same stack top and move to the next state. Okay, because we are not changing the stack top for first B, we have to consume 2B for 1A. So just keep the same stack top for the first A. Okay, now for the second B, stack top will be the same A that we have received here. So we will be performing the pop operation for the second B here. In this way we have consumed or read 2 B's corresponding to 1A. Now we are at state B, and if we have no more symbols, then we can show the acceptance. And if we have other B's also, means if the string is this 2 A's and 4 B's, okay, and we are at this position. Now for the third B we have to repeat this process, means for third B we have to keep the same stack top and move to the fourth B, and fourth B is for the pop operation. So we have to repeat this loop. So for the third B, stack top is A and replace it with the same A and move to A. Then for the fourth B, this is for the third B, this is for the fourth B, we will be performing the pop operation. Again this process will be repeated for the fifth B, and this will be repeated for the sixth B, means we are performing the pop for every even indexed or even or numbered B, and then we are after reading even number of B's, we will be at B state only. We will be at this state only after reading all the B's and cancelling out half of the A's, then number of B's. Okay, and then we can simply show the acceptance once we reach the end of the string and the stack top is Z0. So we can show the acceptance by final state here. Okay, and for this question also we have covered only one solution here. You may have other option as well, means we can simply push two A's corresponding to every single A received. Okay, after that you can go with simple pop operation here. Okay, so for this moves will be like this. So here I am just drawing the second possible option for this question only. So you can write any of the option in the exam, whatever you feel easy. So here we are just performing the push operation, but this time for every A I am performing two push, means I am replacing one A with double A onto the stack, means corresponding to one A I am performing two push of A, means I am adding two A's onto the stack corresponding to every one A. In this way we will be having same number of A's on the stack top as we are having number of B's. So we can simply pop one B corresponding to every A on the stack. So this is the second possible solution for this same question. So here for the second A also stack top will be A and replace it with 3 A's. In this way we have pushed all the A's, double number of A's corresponding to the corresponding to every A, and after getting B, so once we start getting B, stack top must be A and replace it with null and simply perform the pop operation at the next state. All B's will be cancelled out with corresponding A, and at the end of the string we can simply show the acceptance null, stack top is Z0, replace it with null and move to the next state. Okay, so this can be the second option for this possible question. If you have any other option, then you can also try to implement it, but here I have just these two options for this particular language. We have already discussed two options for the previous example also. So in this way we can solve the question with multiple options. So here we have just make to push the double number of A's onto the stack so that we can cancel out every other B with every A. Okay, so we will be having same number of A's and B's onto the stack. Now the first option was just to read one A and keep the same stack top, and for the second B we will be replacing with the null. Okay, we are performing pop operation for the second B but keeping the same stack top for the first A. So you can go with either option. In next lecture we will be discussing the construction of PDA for the string with equal number of A's and B's. This is also important question, but this question is very easy and very similar to the balanced string of parenthesis question that we have covered in the last lecture. So till then, bye and take care.